Last thing I want to do is slide this thing down the hill into the house.
See all the threads, how deep them threads go?
Yeah.
So I think the dump truck is stuck.
Okay, it's day one. We're gonna do the 10-day blood sugar solution.
Find rest, find peace, find joy. You're here with me. Blue sky, just breathe. Starry night, yeah, know you're free.
Well, good morning. Guess what? Time to move this big rig, Big John again. So here's what we're thinking. The ground is a little frozen right now because it's early in the morning. So we're thinking Claude's gonna back this thing up and we're gonna just park it in front of the RV garage. That will be legal instead of putting it inside of the garage, which would be illegal because we're actually living in it. So our thoughts on this is that if it's down there in the gravel, we don't have to keep trekking up and down through this slippery, slushy mess right here. So we can kind of stay on that side of the property until we're moved in. And we don't have a poop tank anymore. So we're pretty full right now, and we're also empty with water and we're not hooked up. So by moving the RV down there, we can hook into our septic system. We have a hose in the garage that we can hook up to. And yeah, so I think that'll work out for now. Unfortunately, moving back into the RV was not our initial plan, but it's a plan, and at least we have a place to live still. So hopefully Claude can get this thing down the hill without any issues. So what are you thinking? Oh, be careful.
Thinking it's slick.
You're thinking it's slick?
Yeah.
Are you thinking this thing's gonna slide?
It's possible.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I don't want to do it.
The other thing I'm thinking is that if we're gonna put this down here, we need to put it in the garage.
We can't do that, Ben. Why are you saying that?
Because it's just not a lot of room down there. So Greg's he's gonna come up here on Thursday and put all this gravel in.
Well, as long as we're on the gravel, then it's not in the way, right?
Well, I don't know, man.
All right, we have a new plan.
Plan is we're gonna run the tractor to make sure that there's enough traction to get the RV off the hill, because last thing I want to do is slide this thing down the hill into the house. Then we're gonna back it up, and I'm gonna take care of all the sewer, the water, all that stuff, and then I'm gonna back it into the RV garage for now, for the next couple days. And then I think on Thursday we have our gravel coming in, and when we get the gravel put out, we'll pull it out of the RV garage and then put it back on the gravel, but down there. And that way we have, everything's legal. It was to spend a couple nights somewhere else.
All right. All right, so we're going to be calling on our friends now.
Yep.
Who has a hot tub?
Who's the best cook?
Who's the best cook? Well, I hear our client Susan is the best cook, but yeah, I don't want to bug our clients. Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling good, babe.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Just don't give it to me.
Yeah, you don't want any part of this.
No, I definitely don't want any part of this. I'm not going to take it as well as you are.
It's got me down, but it doesn't have me out.
That's good. All right, so we're going to wait a little bit. You're going to go pull the tractor around and see how the ground is.
Yep.
Well, it's almost noon, and Claude's about to back up the RV into the garage. And right now I'm taking a break because I think I'm actually getting what Claude has. So typically when we get sick, I'm always sicker than him. So I'm a little upset that I'm starting to feel sick. I'm gonna go take my zinc and all my vitamins and hope that it's very minimal. But that right there is the part that's, I think, the worst part. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he's not gonna get stuck right there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I think if he gets past this part, should be good to go. Leia. How about moving out the way here, girl? Beautiful. All right, our bed that we ordered from San Francisco Design. Sorry, I don't have my tripod with me. Our bed that we ordered from San Francisco Design has been shipped to Salt Lake, so we're gonna go ahead and pick it up from the warehouse instead of wait. You know, hoping we'll get occupancy any day now. I mean, we're only like, what, a month behind?
Yep.
And Claude feels absolutely horrible. I feel bad, but I don't feel horrible. Yeah, it only took Claude an hour to set up the flatbed trailer onto the back of the truck, and I feel really bad because he feels really bad. So this is going to be probably the extent of any physical activity that he does today. Well, I guess we'll have to move the boxes to the garage. Hello, I'm here to pick up some furniture.
Okay, what you got? Let me make sure I got it out.
A bed and 2
Yep,
nightstands.
I got you over there by that door.
Okay.
We could use the tractor to get this thing out of the bed.
It looks like this is pretty slack. Are you going to tighten that other one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll let you guys do you.
Yeah. Thank
Give me
you.
a holler if you need something.
All right, thanks so much.
Isn't shining like today, beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me.
All right, there we go. So this furniture is made in Canada. And it's like really good quality. When you open these drawers up, these little, have some little lights that come on up here. So it looks like walnut, right?
Yeah.
Very well made. Open the dishwasher up and tell me how that pork dish came out.
Let's see.
Uh-huh. Proof right there. You don't need to rinse your dishes, people.
Pretty clean. All right, I got Hunter with Madison Interiors,
Here we go.
and he's the guy that's orchestrating the tile in the bathroom. So we're gonna talk, we've been talking a little bit about the grout and the inconsistencies in the grout, and he's gonna explain a little bit about the different types of grout and what we're gonna do.
So in here we've got this smooth grout. So you've got the sanded grout on this wall over here. This is a smoother grout, which is a little less forgiving when it comes to kind of the finished. It's smooth, and so you can see some imperfections. You see a little bit more, and this also has to do with the color. There is some depth difference in this grout, so we're gonna clean it really well, and we're gonna kind of repass on it to hopefully cover and get rid of any of these. You can see some of these color differences. Some of them are just in the grout itself and some dust that hasn't been cleaned up.
Okay.
But a lot of it is depth that we're gonna level everything out and hopefully get rid of all that.
All right, sounds. Are we gonna seal this as well? The
Yeah,
grout.
It is certainly smart to seal grout when you're all done with everything, just
Okay.
to keep it looking as fresh as it can look. Grout naturally is what's going to get dirty first,
Yeah.
where you're going to see imperfections. So the more you seal it and clean it, the better it's going to look for long. Still while I'm here. That's what it is. If you look inside here, see all the threads, how deep them threads go?
Yeah.
Well, that thread's onto there. Well, it's meant to thread on so far, but see that gasket? That gasket's got to reach
All
past,
the way in there.
past that. So all we got to do is unloosen this, pull that out on the copper stem a little bit, and it'll be fine.
So basically, it was leaking from
It's just leaking.
that gasket. And
so
it was
it's just-
coming through
and then
there.
It's barely coming through here. That's why we're not getting very much from downstairs.
I got you. Okay.
But yeah, it's just like you said, probably just enough of a leak to be annoying as hell.
On the street and look at it and make sure you don't have humps in it when you finish it off.
I got this.
You sure?
I got this.
It's got to be smooth. That's got to meet that. So you got to probably.
All right. So what we've got going on is they're going to be taking the backhoe and they're going to be, basically building us a ditch so that all of this, mud that we have, it's going to go drain into the ditch instead of draining where it's draining right now, which is basically right down the driveway. It's been causing quite a bit of a problem, but we have to get this water under control and we have to do some more prep work before we can get the gravel in. So hopefully we'll get all this done in the next couple days, but it seems like there's going to be a little bit more of a delay here than originally anticipated. But what's new? We're going to create a French drain right here so we can divert all the water that's coming down the driveway. It's going to come into this little drain here and then off down through that drain. So we're going to fill that with gravel, put gravel on top of this. So it's going to look smooth, but there'll be a French drain underneath there. And that'll divert all that water over there to that side down the hill instead of the water basically going down the driveway. So it's a pretty good idea. We'll see how it works out. A lot of action today. We got people on the roof. They're working on the soffits. Roads here. Down at the bottom, see way down there, the gas company is trying to fix the drainage problem at the bottom of the hill that they created. So a lot of things that are going on today. It's been needing to get done. It's finally going to get done. Alright, that whole big pile of dirt's gone. Put it on the driveway.
It's an absolutely beautiful day. I'm gonna go bring the chickens some lettuce. I'm having to go around the other way because the driveway is being worked on right now. So it looks like I have exactly 3 days worth of eggs. So I guess I haven't gone to see the chicken in at least 3 days. And the eggs look really good. They look clean, healthy. So, yay, we have eggs. Are you excited, Leia? Why don't you go get on that ice skating rink, Leia? This morning when I woke up, I was pretty sick. Today has probably been the worst day, and I'm expecting to have maybe 1 or 2 more worse days if I'm going to compare it to what Claude's been going through. Hope you guys are staying well. And tomorrow, what do we have going on tomorrow? Tomorrow we have the cabinet people coming back to hopefully fix all of our cabinet issues, all the drawers, all the cabinet doors that won't open correctly. We probably also have the tile people coming back to grout the kitchen and the bathroom. And then after that, we should be done with the stuff on the inside, except for the wood vents. Those are going to be like 3 weeks from now. So right now we have the white vents and they don't really cover the holes, but we think the inspector will be okay with that because it's only like a little piece that's showing about this much. So it's not really a trip hazard. We're hoping to get occupancy next week. Today's Thursday. Sure would be nice if we could get occupancy by latest Tuesday. That would be great. Keep you posted. I just took my temperature because I'm feeling pretty bad. So I'm at 101.4 right now.
They did the soffits and they're finishing up the siding. Looking good. Got the posts painted. This thing's coming along.
So I think the dump truck is stuck, and so they're going to try to spread that gravel. Greg's going to spread it out and hopefully get the truck unstuck. But the ground is so soft down there because we put this new dirt. It's really, you can see, I don't know if you can see the tracks on that dozer. It's really digging into the ground. It's so soft down there right now. And that's why we're putting this gravel down, because we really need to, you know, have this dried up and compacted up so that we can pass inspection with the fire department. It's always something. Not the ideal time to be doing this, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And I think we're going to get more rain and snow on Monday, so I don't know. This might turn into a worse situation. So you can see now that the water's coming down through the rocks. It's hitting our diversion canal right here, and then it's diverting down away from the driveway. You can see the water coming right out of the rocks right there. So it's doing its job.
Hey guys, today's Saturday, and I didn't take any video at all yesterday because I was pretty sick, and I'm still pretty sick, although I don't have fever today, so that's good. I'm not going to be doing any videoing at all today. It's just going to be a complete rest day. Remember when I told you Claude needed to rest? What is he doing? He's not resting. What do you have to say for yourself?
There's no rest for the weary. I'm on a Excedrin high.
You're on an Excedrin high.
Yeah.
Well, I took an Excedrin too, but I don't feel very high.
So I'm going to get an hour of production in. And today I'm going to be working on the installation of our architectural speakers. I've chosen the Martin Logan MC6 as our platform for all of our speakers. We have an IC8AW. This is actually an outdoor rated speaker, so these will be going on the patio. But all the other speakers in the house will be MC6, and also the MC6HT, which is a directional speaker that I'm going to use for my rears in the setup in the living room. I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out, but one of the things that you're going to find out when you're doing your own home theater, or when you experience home theaters in other people's houses, is that every solution has compromises, because every room is different and you have to deal with different things in each room. And part of the problem that I have in the room that I'm going to be setting this up in is I don't really have a place to put side surrounds. But what I do have place for is to put some Atmos overhead, and I'm also going to put my rear surrounds in the ceiling, but I'm going to have them angled back down towards the listening position. So they're going to be, if we're sitting here, they're going to be kind of pointed like this, so it still sounds like the sound is coming from the back, not down from the top. So we're going to go ahead and get this installation started, and hopefully it'll sound great in the end. Okay, here's our room. Right here is going to be some acoustical panels, and then we're going to have our TV here, and then we'll have a media center console here, and we're going to basically load our console with our speakers. And then up at the ceiling is where we're going to be installing all of our architectural speakers in the ceiling for our home theater setup and our whole house audio. All right, we're still sick, but the show must go on, and we still need to get some work done. So we're in here, we're installing some temporary blinds, cleaning the windows. We're gonna be taking up all of this protection for the floors.
But we still don't have occupancy.
We don't have occupancy, we're just doing what we can to get ourselves together.
Ready.
A smile. And when I made your heart beat, I gave you.
Just wanted to give you guys a close-up of what I'm cleaning here. So many little nooks and crannies, as you can see, that you have to get to. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. I'll be done with this one pretty soon. So the other day I mentioned that I make my own cleaning products, and for window cleaner, I get a bottle like this and I write the formula down on the bottle. So it's 1 part alcohol, 1 part vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And you mix it up and you just put it in there. It's super easy to do, super cheap, like way cheaper than any cleaning product you're gonna buy. And yeah, I just find when I write it on the bottle, it's easier to, you know, make the next bottle every time. What I would like to do one day is just make these big gallon size ones, and then that way I can just fill it up and keep making those. And then also these rags from, I'm sure most of you are familiar with Norwax. I don't know what it is about these rags, but these are the window cleaning rags, and this is fantastic.
Safety first. I went and got the scaffolding instead of just getting up on a ladder. This makes it a little bit easier, less chance of fall. What I've done here is I have pictures, and I'll show you the picture. But that place where the fan goes, if we ever put a fan or a chandelier in here, is right in the middle of 2 joists. Okay? And I want to make it centered with that light and that light. So I'm just going to run my laser, and I'm going to center it on there and center it on these 2 lights. And that should give me the perfect spot for the middle on this speaker. Once I have it marked off, then I have a template. I'll put the template up, and then we will cut the drywall. But I am going to try to bring the vacuum cleaner up here while I'm cutting that drywall, so I can kind of cut it and kind of take care of the mess, so we don't make too much of a mess. All right, I have my laser in the middle of the light on the left, the middle on the light on the right, and then it's centered in the center point of the room right here. So where they intersect, that is actually the middle of where the speaker's going to go. So I'm going to make a mark right where that light is. And that's going to be where the speaker's going to go. We're using our Lasgu LG30. It's got 3 360-degree axes. Perfect for this type of install. Okay, so we're going to change plans, and we're just going to use the hand cutter for now.
So you at least got a hole started, so that's helpful, right? You at least have a hole started, so that's helpful.
Almost there. Alright. Now, the only bad thing about what's happened here is that they pulled the wire out right here, and the wire really needs to be in the middle of my new hole. Good news is that the information I have from my photos that I took is right on target. So.
Here's my shoulders. Here's my shoulders. Oh yeah. What are you doing? You loving daddy. You loving daddy.
All right, we survived another day. We're still not feeling well, but we are up and about doing things. Right now, there's some snow on the ground, and we have workers out there putting siding. So we are going forward, but not forward on getting us occupancy, because really what we need done for occupancy is for them to work on the driveway, and nobody is here today. So little by little it's coming together, but it's still very slow.
All right, we're getting the siding finished here. Starting to look good. Got this done. Alright, we're getting the soffits finished. All this will be finished today, hopefully. A lot of work going on today. The work site, we've got the driveways. They're putting all the gravel down. We got the guys, we're putting up the heaters. And we got a shipment in. This is our outdoor lighting. So that's exciting. You see Greg's over there getting the gravel for the driveway. That's a big deal. And then we're finishing up on the soffits. So that'll be good because we can get the rest of the fascias wrapped with metal and our gutters in and our heat tape. So things are getting wrapped up. I think in another week or two we'll be wrapped up here for sure. All right, here you can see all the gravel they're pouring down here. The driveway. Nice part about this is no more muddy driveway. So that's a really big deal. And we'll be prepped and ready for asphalt in the spring. This is the end of mud right here, for the most part. The honey bucket guy's here. He was getting stuck. You can see his tracks right there. He's got to drive that thing fast, so he's going to make an attempt. We'll watch him. Got to get the momentum going. Just like that. You know what you're doing, you can make it up. Got to drive it like you stole it. These are the same gloves as the Pendant in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's day one. We're gonna do the 10-day blood sugar solution, 10-day detox diet. We're gonna take you along with the journey with us. So this is our adventure for the next, I guess, 10 days for this. And then after that, we're gonna go on a keto diet. We've done that before and it's been very effective. So, you know, we've been working on the house for a while now and, you know, it's time to, you know, get back to some self-care. If you guys wanna follow along with us, that'd be great. Okay, we're making a smoothie this morning. A quick rundown of the ingredients. We have some avocado. We have almond milk. It's amazing how they get the milk out of these almonds. You have to look at that on YouTube. Brazil nuts, Zen basil, organic basil seeds. We have some smooth almond butter, organic lemon. We have dark sweet cherries, blueberries, pumpkin seed. And we also, I think, are gonna have some walnuts in here. So these are the ingredients for our first detox sugar smoothie. All right, here it is, folks. We got all of our ingredients mixed up in here. We're gonna add our milk and then we're gonna blend it up and then we'll see how it tastes. Okay, we're gonna leave a link in this video to where you can find out how they milk these almonds to get the almond milk. You'll love it. I have no idea how much 120 milliliters is, but that's how much I put in there. All right, first taste test. I'll let you know what I think. It's not terrible, pretty bland, but this is what you got to do to break the sugar. I guess this is what you got to do to break the sugar. And it has no sugar at all, no sugar taste at all.
But it does have some sugar because it has fruit. Just very low sugar.
Wendy just chimed in over there saying that there is some sugar from the fruit in here. but this is definitely sacrificial redemption. Finer details coming along. It looks like we're almost finished with the siding. We also finished installing the heaters. So we had a couple of heaters on the deck here to keep everybody kind of warm. You can see here's the other lights going in. So we're started. Today's day one. Into day one now. Today is the first day of Lent, so we didn't really have lunch. I had a couple carrots, and that was it.
We had a boiled egg too.
Oh, and a boiled egg. We're fasting. Water, yum. Feeling okay. We're still sick.
Yeah, I think.
So we're just feeling kind of bad because we're sick. But overall, the food thing has not been a big deal.
I'm really upset that we're starting this when we're still sick. But I feel like if we don't start today, we're never gonna start. So I just feel like we should start and maybe we'll feel better tomorrow.
I think after eating these meals, all this superfood we've been eating, we should feel like $1 million tomorrow.
I hope so.
Our inflammation's gonna go down.
I need to. But as far as me and my hunger today, I think that shake had enough fat and calories that it really sustained me. Around 3 o'clock, I did feel like, okay, I really need to eat something else. So I did eat some carrots and a boiled egg, and that definitely helped. But tomorrow we'll be on a better schedule, hopefully. And we're not like skipping a meal or anything, so. Anyway. That's our story, and we're sticking to it for 10 days at least.
Exactly. I'll let you know how crazy I am. Installing the pendant lights today. If you like these pendants, you can call me and I can get you the hookup on them. Custom handmade pendants.
All right, what do we have going on here, baby?
We have the fire inspectors coming to check out our fire suppression and everything else with the wildlife urban wildfire inspection.
Like our bushes and stuff?
Yeah, checking our landscape. We don't have landscape.
Which we don't have.
Yeah, so there's nothing.
Okay.
So hopefully this will be very easy. Once we get this, then we can actually call for a final inspection. So
we could possibly have final inspection tomorrow.
Possibly.
Which is Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. All right, and then I hear we have lights. You want to go show me the lights?
We do have some new lights. You can come see.
Oh, it looks so good. Nice. I like the little design it makes on there. So the color of that gold is different than the color of the gold of the faucet, but it actually doesn't look bad from far away. And I like that the guy installed them like at a little angle.
Yeah.
Looks really pretty.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I'm not sure the video is doing it justice or not, but it looks really good.
Definitely dresses up the area.
Oh yeah.
This has happened a couple times where you guys think that y'all are inspecting everything, but the county inspects it. I think we're just...
Well, we have to inspect the fire systems.
Day 2, got walnut encrusted chicken breast and broccoli. So we're feeling pretty good. Wendy, this morning, I think her blood sugar went really low and she really got kind of sick. And one thing about this diet is that there really is not very many sugar. She's gonna have to be watched at in the mornings to make sure she gets something going in her system first thing. Haven't really been very hungry, but I do have some cravings and like, you know, Dr. Pepper, let's see what else. Mashed potatoes, some bread with butter, you know, stuff, all the stuff you probably really shouldn't eat. We're still feeling very sick, very headachy. So that's probably not helping anything.
I only recorded a little bit of the fire inspection, or tell them what happened.
So really what needs to happen at this point is the numbers on the mailbox were not big enough. They were 2-inch and they need to be 4-inch. So I went and bought some 4-inch adhesive little numbers and put them on the mailbox. Wendy will show you a picture of the mailbox. So I put those on there. And then she needed our site plan. So we uploaded the site plan and they're gonna review that and we should have everything good to go in the morning. So I'm gonna call building department in the morning, take care of a couple little things I need to take care of with them and get the final inspection scheduled for Monday.
Yay.
So yeah, we should have everything buttoned up.
So we should be able to move in on Monday.
We should be able to get the official move in on Monday, although I still don't know if we're gonna actually be able to sleep in here on Monday. Other than that, we're just still trying to get past the sickness.
Yep.
Which is kicking our butt.
Yeah.
Do little spurts of work and then I have to rest.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be a lot better tomorrow.
I hope so.
And this weekend it's supposed to be sunny, right? Maybe the sunny weather will help us too.
You got what you need, yeah, I put it right inside.
If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys next Saturday where you'll find out whether or not we passed the occupancy inspection or not. Remember, unplug, reconnect, and seek adventure. See you guys next Saturday.
Caught in the fog, stuck in the midnight. Know your sun is coming out, and you're gonna be okay.